Hi everyone and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen. My name's Alexis and today I want to show you how to make my delicious sweet potato and chickpea curry. Show you how to make my delicious sweet potato and chickpea curry. But before I do, if you are new to my channel, then hello and welcome. It's lovely to have you here, and if you like cooking videos like this one and you want to see more, then I upload every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 AM, so please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As I just mentioned, today I want to show you how to make my delicious sweet potato and chickpea curry. And as I say in a lot of my videos, this recipe is really easy to do, but it is really easy to do and it is one of my favourites. Once you've chopped all of the vegetables, which is quite time consuming, I have to admit, all you have to do is throw them into the slow cooker pot and let them cook away all day or for half a day. And once you come back, your dinner is ready and all you have to do is serve it onto the plates and put it on the table. It's like the fairies have come and cooked your dinner for you. That's how easy it is. And I thought this recipe would be perfect for this time of year because the weather is starting to turn cooler and we all want more warming foods, and this one is a great one for that. So I thought I'd show it to you today. So here is how to cook my sweet potato and chickpea curry. So as I mentioned earlier, this is quite a time consuming meal. It did take me a little while to chop all of the vegetables. So I've already chopped all the vegetables, but I'll explain to you what you need as we go along. So the first thing you're going to need is one whole leek sliced. You're also going to need one carrot sliced, and you're also going to need one courgette sliced, and I'm just going to put these into my slow cooker pot. That will just make it really easy then. And then you're also going to need, oh, if I don't drop it all over the floor, this is quite heavy actually, half a butternut squash chopped up. I did have quite a large butternut squash, so depending on how much butternut squash you like, depends on how much you want to put in. I've only used half because my son isn't too keen on it. So if I put a little bit in, he never really notices it's in there. So I'm just putting half in. And then I've got one red pepper. So I've chopped that up as well. So I sliced it and then I chopped it into bits. You can just roughly chop this because the slow cooker will cook it all down. And then I've got one of my main ingredients, which is I've got 1.5 large potatoes, sweet potatoes. My potatoes were actually quite large, so I just used 1.5, but you can use however much you want to. And you can also double up on this as well and make a lot more as well. And then finally I have haricot beans, and the reason I have haricot beans is because my son and husband aren't too keen on chickpeas. So I decided to use haricot beans instead. They seem to like these. So you can use chickpeas, you can use haricot beans, you could use red kidney beans as well if you want to. And then I'm just going to mix all of these ingredients together. So once they're well mixed together, I'm then going to add in, where are they? My spices. So in this bowl I have 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of ground coriander, I have half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, but you could use mild chili powder if you want as well. And then I'm just going to sprinkle these over the top. And then I'm going to mix these in as well. And just try to cover all of the vegetables in the spices. So once they're all covered in the spices, I'm then going to pour on my stock. And you'll need probably about 500 mils depending on how much you're making, about 500 to a litre of stock. I've only got 500 here. I may add oat milk a bit later on. So I'm just going to add that in as well. And then I'm also going to add some salt and pepper as well. So I'm just going to go to my cupboard. And I've got a bit of rock salt here. So I'm just going to add a pinch of rock salt. And I'm also going to add some pepper too. And then I'm going to mix this around again. And now I'm going to put this on the heat for about 3 hours. I'm going to put it on a high heat for about 3 hours now. The slow cooker has been on now for about 3.5 hours. And what I'm going to do is just remove the lid. And the last thing you need to put in is 200 mils of coconut cream. I actually have a coconut drink today. I've run out of coconut cream. I couldn't find any in our cupboards, so I'm actually using coconut drink instead. This is just fine. If you've got a coconut drink and you want to use that, then please do. So I'm just going to add that to the curry, and I'm also going to add a couple of large handfuls of kale as well. And this is just to add a bit of green to the mix. And if you want to, you can also add like a handful of chopped up coriander as well, fresh coriander. And that is the curry done. So I continued cooking the sweet potato and chickpea curry for about a further 30 minutes, I'd say. And it's delicious, it smells yummy. So I'm going to give it a little try now. We're going to have this later for dinner once I've picked up my son from school. And the great thing about this is, because it's got no meat in it either, you can actually just reheat it for about half an hour before you want to eat it. So yes, I'm just going to give this a try. Oh, it's very hot. Yeah, that's really good. Really yummy. So that's how you make my delicious sweet potato and chickpea curry, and that recipe I will put in the description box below for you. I'm off to enjoy this with my family this evening. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. Do you like sweet potato and chickpea, and what sorts of things do you like them in? I'd love to know, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.